All right, to work on our balance, we want to always start by warming up our feet. So if you've got a tennis ball, a massage ball, something of that variety, you can start by placing it on the ground and just rolling out your foot forward and back. Ooh. Leaning forward puts a little more pressure on that ball. Ooh. Or you can go without any extra weight and just a light foot massage, increasing blood flow. We'll make sure we do both feet. You want to spend 30 to 60 seconds on this. Then we'll move that ball to hold it between our ankles, working on keeping the foot lined up as you lift your heels. That way, we create this muscle memory that our ankle always lines up with our foot whenever it's lifted. And a little ankle strengthening. Then we'll set that ball down, trying to hold it between our big toes. You want to try pressing your big toes into the ball to keep a hold of it, then lifting and lowering the heels. Ooh. Without dropping the ball, of course. Ah. We can edit that out, right? All right, that's all we really need the ball for, though you can continue playing around with it. We'll roll out our ankles. Making sure you do both directions. Then with our toes, we're going to practice scrunching them in tight, squeezing it, then spreading them apart, no toes touching. Scrunching it in and spreading your toes apart. Doing it with your hands might help your feet understand the message more clearly. All right, setting those feet on the ground, we have a couple of our toe tricks. We want to try lifting just our big toes up from the ground and lowering them down again. So we lift our big toes, keeping all your little toes on the ground. Then we'll try the opposite, big toe staying down on the ground, all of our little toes lifting up, and you can set them down again. Lift and lower. Give your feet a little shake out wiggle, and we'll move on to standing. We have a few standing exercises to work on feet and ankles. So we are going to start just by lifting our heels up, then lifting our toes. Lifting our heels, lifting our toes. The counter is a great tool to give you a little extra stability. And then you can try taking away one finger at a time, until maybe eventually, your hands are just floating above the counter. So it's still there if we need it. All right, after those heel lift and lowers, we are gonna work on some weight shifting. So we'll separate our feet. We're gonna bend our knees, shift your weight on top of one leg, then stand up on it. We go down, we shift, we stand. Down, shift, stand. down, shift, stand. Ooh, and those little wiggles that we get from our foot and ankle are exactly what we're looking for, those tiny corrections. Ooh. Bend, shift, stand. Last one. All right. One more move to play around with our weight shifting, then we'll work on holding our weight in the center. So legs are a little wider than our hips. We're gonna bend one knee, then use that knee and that foot to press your weight out of the ground. Ooh, let it come back into the ground. If we were doing it with both legs, we'd be jumping. So thank goodness we're only doing it with one. All right, making sure you do both sides. So bending the other knee, bringing your weight more onto that bent leg, then pressing out of the ground, allowing your weight to come back down. Pressing, falling into it. Okay, now that we've thrown our torso in all directions, we are going to try holding our body weight right on the center above our feet while we do a little tapping. So we tap one toe to the side, then the other. Starting with your hands on the counter, and then maybe lifting one finger at a time. Ooh, we're trying to lift for a few seconds. Keeping your head held tall. All right, then we will be tapping one foot in front of you. Ooh, and that same toe reaches back. Tapping one toe in front, one toe behind. You want to keep a very, very slight bend in that standing knee. Trying the other side, tapping that toe to the front and the back. All right, moving into some stable stances. We can start just with our feet right next to each other. And we want to be able to stand like this for 30 seconds. If this is not quite challenging enough for you, you can do all of these standing poses with your eyes closed, and that increases the difficulty. Feet right next to each other. We have our tandem stance, just one foot in front of the other. Ooh. Another 30 seconds holding here. Closing the eyes if you're looking for extra challenge. Of course, we have to do both sides, so place the other foot in front. Keeping our weight evenly divided on our feet. And then moving on to a single leg stance. You can start with just one foot on the ground, hands on the counter, and try lifting your hands. Or you can try with your other toes just touching down on the ground and see about lifting that foot when you feel more steady. That way it's ready to put back down quickly if you feel the need. Making sure we do the other foot as well. Remembering that tiny bit of knee bend, it allows us to make more adjustments. Whew. And those are our standing exercises. Moving right along to our walking exercises. Make sure you have a clear counter that you can slam your hand onto as you need. We want to start with that tandem walk. So our heel-toe walk, or whatever you may call it, tightrope walk. Making sure we pick up our feet all the way. We're careful not to step on our other toes. Then you would turn yourself around and do that same walk the other direction. All right. Second walk across, we are going to try lifting our heels. Now you don't have to go ballerina height, but I do want it clear that your heels are off the ground. And we are just taking small steps on the ball of our feet to walk us down and walk us back. It's a really good one for strengthening the ankles. And one more thing we are going to do is a high knee walk. So we all see the height of the counter. We want to get our knee about that same height as we step, lifting the knee, setting it down. Turning yourself around to go back. You can always add in extra repetitions, going down and back of the counter twice or even 3 times. And the last one I will challenge you with is a backwards walk. When you see the end of the counter, you know you've gone far enough. Turning around, walking yourself back. There you go.